Tower friends. Hello. It's been a while, not only for both of us, but for me, it's been over a week since I've hosted a daily chat, I believe.
Yeah.
And I've got my lovely wife Tiffany back because I am definitely not afraid to lead with the beauty, right? I mean, it's obviously when you've got somebody this attractive, you don't want to. Oh, we've already got Paul getting into a volume.
Somebody tell us.
Somebody tell us, please. Buffering.
What?
Lag stuck again. What is going on here?
Oh, what? I hope we're stuck in good.
Yeah, I hope we don't have ugly. We don't get stuck in the ugly faces. Frozen 2. Lots of lag. I don't understand what's going on here. Yeah, see, I can see we're getting some frozen there. All right, look, I'm just gonna start talking, and hopefully we can get through this. So we'll get to questions, but no, nobody's downloading a movie. It's just this. It's just this. This has been quite a week, but boy, I want to wait.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to tell the story.
I know. I want people to kind of hear what's going on. I'm gonna wait and see if we're getting an okay. It's good now. All right, Mr. Dreadful says, okay. All right, it's good now.
Okay. Now you can tell the story.
All right. Okay, I can tell the story now. Okay. So here's the thing. This has been a tremendously difficult couple of days. It was my birthday on Saturday, right? And I was excited to, celebrate my birthday. And instead, we had, I'm not going to get too into it because this is supposed to be fun and positive.
A death in the family.
Yeah,
so we had to put down a cat.
Yeah, our cat for
13 years.
13 years, we had to take to the emergency vet. And it turned out that it was very, very ill and had to be euthanized. And so we were very down.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's fair to say. And there had been something else going on over the last little bit. About 8 weeks ago, at the Dice Tower studio, which is in a house, in the backyard, there's a screened-in porch.
Mm-hmm.
And out of nowhere, one morning, I don't remember if I saw it first or what, but there was a mother cat and 4 little baby kittens. Okay? And these kittens became basically the Dice Tower kittens. They were living in the back area there, mm-hmm. and we were feeding them. And it was a difficult situation because... oh man, we keep getting lag. I don't know what's going on. Our internet seems fine. Okay, we're just gonna have to barrel through it and hope for the best. Anyway, we'd been feeding these kittens, but we could not adopt the kittens because our cat, our late kitty, did not interact with other cats. Just wasn't going to have it at all.
No, she was a solo cat.
Solo cat, right? So yeah, perfect for me. And so while we were feeding the cats, and I kind of had it in my mind that after they got weaned off of their mother, that I would probably go through the process of taking them to the vet and getting them kind of taken care. So at least they can be wormed and
all the things
and all the things you're supposed to do, right? Mm-hmm. Well, when our kitty passed away, that kind of changed. And
because we were sitting in the house depressed,
very depressed,
void of cat energy, and we were like, we have to go get them.
Yeah, and so the bottom line is, long story short,
we have Dice Tower kitties.
We have
here.
2 Dice Tower kittens. They have not been named yet. I got literally this morning, and we've now bathed them. We've tried to get rid of the fleas as best we could in the most gentle way you can with the kittens. But I'm going to try here to show you a picture from today, and I'm hoping that this doesn't get lost in the lag. So let us know if you see the kitties here, because they're adorable. And I know that we're a little lagged on the comments. So if the kitties don't show up, if I don't see that the kitty showed up, I'll try to show them here later. I really have no idea what's going on with the internet, other than maybe a lot of people are watching Netflix right now. It's I guess a big time of night for that. But anyway, so we have two kitties.
Dice Tower kitties.
Two Dice Tower kitties. They're both little girls.
Mm-hmm.
And names forthcoming. So I'm gonna hope that all of this wasn't lost. No, it looks like we're live. Okay. Stuck loading in the middle. Cat still in the shed. Ah! This is really frustrating. Really frustrating. Okay. Cat on the porch. Time for a reboot. Yeah, this is rough. This is rough. The issue is that if I reboot, I'm afraid we'll lose the stream. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna try texting Roy and see if he'll tell me if we're lagging. Now, I see reboot. I do see you calling for reboot, but the issue is that this is a live stream, and I'm afraid if I reboot, that we're gonna lose. That I'd have to set up a new stream, and by the time that gets through, I'm not sure what that's going to be. So I'm texting Roy. Hopefully he'll get this. And we'll see. Yeah, this is not looking good. Okay, Chris, I see the countdown here. Chris Hahn being very helpful with the people leaving thing here. And I'm not getting a response from Roy. Let's see if I can. I don't know, when I go to live, I'm not seeing it lag. I'm looking at us here.
Well, no, you're talking.
No, I know, but this is a lag here. I just don't know how much lag we have here. It says experiencing interruption. Yeah, see, we are. Okay, I'm gonna try to kill I'm gonna try to put something in here. Okay. Now it says we're back. I don't know what to think here. We are back. Okay. I was just about to lose it. Okay, I was just about to lose it. So, I'm going to make this very short. We have two kitties. Here are the kitties. They're adorable. They're gorgeous little kitties.
They're Dice Tower kitties.
They're Dice Tower kitties. They're both little females. And we don't have names yet, and we're hoping that they live lovely, happy lives. We're very happy to have them
with us. They won the kitten lottery.
They won the kitten lottery because we know how to take care of kitties. Okay, so I'm gonna hope that we're good now. I was just about to cut the live stream. So this has been just in line with this week. All of these issues. This has been a very, very, very tough week, but we're here. We're happy to be here. We're happy that it looks like maybe we've got a live stream that's working and the internet is cooperating with us. So, questions. Any questions that you may have? Okay, I see an awe from Nick. So that tells me that the kitties are
because we're not odd.
Yeah,
Nobody's gonna odd.
No one's on at this. No, maybe you, me, not so much. Okay, so we've got some kitty names: D6 and D10. Dice and Meeple, sure. So here's the deal we've made. Okay.
Yeah.
One of them I'm gonna name, and one of them you're gonna name. Mm-hmm. You already probably. I know
my name.
Yeah. So one of them's gonna be named
Raven.
Okay. One of them's gonna be named Raven. I'm gonna have some type of a game related name. So here's what I'm leading. Mr. Dreadful is real close. Real close. He says Pip and Dicey. So what I was thinking of doing was naming one of them Pippin. And going Pip for short, like Pip on a dice. So the thing is, I'm a big believer in being with the cat for a little while and kind of sensing their personality, names kind of come to me. I very rarely have names before I have the cat. I usually live with the cat for a little while and let the names come to me. But I'm kind of leaning towards Pippin or Pip, and we know you're going to go with Raven because you've.
That's how I name cats.
Yes.
I know I want a cat for years before my next one, and I know what the name I want it to be.
Perfect. All right, so let's get to some questions. Stick H said, "Are you taking cat name ideas?" Well, look, if you come up, I know you're set with your name.
Yeah, you're not going to convince me.
But if you have some really great name that I just am like, oh, then hey, I'm open. I'm leaning in a direction, but I am open. So you're name them Solo and Mode. Okay, I like that. I like that. Michael Newsom asks, where does the name Harazinova come from?
I think I got this question last time, but basically, it's Czech. So my dad is from the Czech. My dad was from the Czechoslovakia, communist Czechoslovakia, and he escaped when he was 16. So I'm a first generation born here. But yeah, that's it's kind of a long story, but that's basically the Slavic my name, and obviously I didn't take his name because I'm not Italian.
Yeah, and both of us have names that are a little bit tricky to.
Yeah, and hyphenating would be a nightmare.
Yeah, no, none of us. Nobody needs to do that. Anybody asks for a name and you tell them that, I feel like we're being very, very.
DiLisio, Harazinova, or Harazinova, DiLisio. That would be crazy.
Nick Wagner, Mike, I have a very important question for you. Were you ever a stone cutter when you lived in Indiana? Do you get that reference?
No.
I don't get this reference, and I'm hoping it's not a reference that shouldn't be on the Dice Tower, because I don't know what it means. I'm not a native Hoosier. I was born in California. I was born and raised in California. I lived in Indiana kind of in my early adult years, but I don't know that reference, Nick. I'd have to look it up. I know we've got some other Hoosiers in the chat here. Maybe they'll come up here. Coraloo, what are your top 5 pickup and deliver games, or top 10 if you can? Well, that's going to be tough, Coraloo. There was a recent top 10 video that you may have watched. I know a lot of people watched during the Summer Spectacular, where they did their top 10 pickup and deliver games. And I do like pickup and deliver a lot. If it's okay with you, I'm just going to throw out some ones that I like. I like Wasteland Express Delivery Service. I like Horrified. I consider that to be a pick up and deliver game. Probably my favorite is Cinque Terre, which Graham Anderson did he did a recorded playthrough of that on Tabletop Simulator also during the Summer Spectacular. And I'm pretty sure that Graham did that as a tribute to me because he knows how much I like that game. And so,
sure, he did.
Did you didn't? I don't know if you've played that one. That's the one where you're picking up the vegetables in Italy.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you've played a pick up and deliver game. Basically, it's exactly what it sounds like. You pick up something from one place and deliver it for points, usually somewhere else. All right. Colton Beads. And Colton, I'm gonna answer this question to an extent, even though you've got a New England Patriots avatar. And if I can tell you how much that pains me, it's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna let it be okay. Anyway, Pendulum is a game that actually I got a copy of, and I've been playing it, both solitaire and multiplayer. And I'm excited to give everyone my thoughts when I do my review at the end of the month. That's about as much as I can say about that. It's under an embargo right now, a review embargo, which basically means that you can talk about the mechanisms of the game, you can show pictures of the game, but you're supposed to hold off on opinions or reviews until basically I think the reviews will come out at the end of the month, and then there's going to be a week before the pre-order opens up, and that way people get a chance to look at the playthroughs and reviews. Actually, you can do playthroughs. I'm going to try to do a solo playthrough of Pendulum on Dice Tower this week. We're actually kind of in the planning stages trying to make that work. I don't know exactly what day, but we're getting that set up. So if you're interested in seeing how the solo game of Pendulum plays, you can look at Rado's run through because he did one today. I'm pretty sure he did a solo run through, but I'm going to do one live. And that's certainly not going to be a disaster because, technology always works, never any issues.
Always works how you want it to.
Right, exactly. So, okay. Halo X30, that's so Raven.
I know, I never watched that show, but I love ravens and crows.
Yes.
And I thought it would be fun to have 2 cats, one named Raven, one named Crow, but since I have to let him name one, then...
Or you can go with Gator Dave. You can have one named Quoth. The other, Quoth the Raven.
Quoth the Raven, that's pretty good.
That is pretty good. All right. Oh, this is... Now, see, Fatal Papercut thought you said Gravy, but that's a good name for a cat.
No!
Gravy's an awesome name for a cat.
No.
One cat, Biscuit.
And
the other cat, Gravy. Biscuit and Gravy.
Oh, that would be
adorable. Don't tell me that wouldn't be adorable. All right. Odin. That's another one. Yeah,
that's Odin. A good one.
Odin and Raven. That's a game you like. Odin's Ravens.
I love Odin's Ravens, and I like the Thor game.
Yggdrasil.
Yeah.
The Thor game. All right. Fatal Papercut. My cats are Cicero, Sarai, I think. So, would you say Sarai there?
Maybe.
And Vinny.
Nice.
I like it. Okay. Let's see here. Looking for questions. Andrew Smith. How much do you miss Indiana? So if this is the Andrew Smith that I believe it is, Andrew Smith of Board Game Quest fame, a reviewer for Board Game Quest, part of the Keep Gaming Indie group.
Okay. That
I was a part of. I believe it could be. Andrew Smith is not the rarest of names, but I bet this is Andrew Smith. I'll answer, then you answer, I guess.
Sure.
I miss the people more than I miss Indiana, and I don't mean this to be mean, but Indiana. While there's some wonderful things about it, and some really truly amazing people, I mean. Mm-hmm. We met some pretty amazing people in Indiana. You've lived there longer than I, so
my whole life.
Your whole life, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Indiana. The climate never worked for me. I don't know. I'm just not a Midwesterner. I just don't think I'm a Midwesterner. Nothing against at all, because again, I've met some amazing people, but I need to be near water. I just feel like I need to be near water. So I don't know. What about you?
Don't miss Indiana. I appreciate aspects of it even now, but it's more about the humans that live there that I miss. Yeah. My son is there. My mom's in Michigan. And I have lots of cool friends that live there, but yeah. Cool
Andrew,
people.
As a matter of fact, why don't you tell Andrew where Jude is starting school very soon?
Ball State.
Ball State in Muncie, Indiana. Mm-hmm. You can see Ball State from Andrew's house.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I'm going to be there next month to help him get his apartment set up. So
we're going to be staying at your place, Andrew.
No.
Okay, let's see. The Stonecutter song was a classic. Again, I'm going to assume that this is something that is not rude and crude, but anyway, I'm not familiar with it.
How did we meet?
Okay, here we go. Halo X30. How did you meet? And did Mike wow you with his board gaming skills? Yeah. How about that? Let's start with that one.
No. Okay, here's what happened. So, transparency. Mm-hmm. We met through eHarmony.
eHarmony. We're one of those eHarmony success stories.
So we are one of those We could be on a commercial.
We should be. Why aren't we on a commercial?
we met on eHarmony. And what was really funny is I was afraid to tell him that I was going to go play D&D with friends.
That's right, yeah.
And I was kind of like, oh, I'm just going to Starbucks to play a game. And I was really kind of secretive about it because I thought, oh my gosh, he's going to think I'm a Satanist or something. Because you know how people feel about D&D. And so he's going to be like, I'm going to see this chick later or whatever. And then you were like, what game are you playing? And he had never mentioned games in his eHarmony communications. And I said, oh, it's D&D. And I'm like, that's it. He's out. He's gone.
And I was like, yes. Yeah. No, we met on eHarmony, and we both signed up the same day.
We signed up the same day, and we were both not matched with it. So we signed up on a Friday night.
Right.
We both didn't match with anybody on Saturday, so we felt like losers.
Right.
I remember like, I am a loser, like nobody. And then we started talking on Sunday.
Right. And then I canceled eHarmony.
Then we canceled eHarmony in like a couple weeks or something.
Because I pretty much knew that I had hit the lottery. And I wasn't going to try to mess anything up. Chris Hahn, now that he's not giving the dropping countdown, will you play photosynthesis under the moonlight with me, or are you done playing photosynthesis against me? I wonder if that's going to be a new Chris, you may know something I don't. If that's an expansion, I haven't heard about it. But we could play photosynthesis again. That's a mean game. Okay. Oh, okay. So it's from Breaking Away, the bicycle movie.
I've never seen it.
Yeah. Now here's the thing, Nick. I know I should be ashamed, but I never watched Breaking Away. I did watch Hoosiers. I've seen Hoosiers, the basketball movie. Mm-hmm. And I am a Hoosiers fan, of course. But I never went to a Little Five actually either, which is the name of the bike race that Breaking Away is about, and they have it at Bloomington every year. But that part of IU I never really got connected to, so sorry. Andrew Smith says Cinque Terre is a good place to go. It's a terrible game to play. So now I can confirm that this is the Andrew Smith that I thought it was, because that sounds very much like Andrew. Wrong, basically. Okay. Oh, okay. So Gator Dave, if you don't mind, we can answer this question, but I want to also go around a little bit. If you're both flipping around the TV streaming service, what's a movie or two that would be an instant watch for the both of you? Can I start with TV shows first? Okay. Because right now, I want you to know how special you all are to us. Because if it was not for this, we would absolutely be watching 90 Day Fiancé right now.
Yes, we would.
Because 90 Day Fiancé is
pure entertainment.
One of the best shows ever. Yeah. Mm-hmm. We watch Married at First Sight, 90 Day Fiancé, basically anything about unorthodox marriage, relationship things. Yeah, we're suckers for those.
Oh, we also like Alone recently.
Yeah, that's a really good survival show called Alone. It's originally on History Channel, but you can watch it on the streaming. And
then let me comment about movies. Yeah, there wouldn't be anything because he won't watch anything over again.
That's outrageous.
He only watches.
I'm offended that
he won't watch another. He does not like to repeat movies. It always has to be new movies, just like always has to be new games. So I will like. I have like the movies I'll watch over and over and over and over again, like World War Z.
Sliding Doors.
Yeah, there's like a bunch.
Twilight movies.
Gladiator. Yeah, like all the things. Like just,
what's that Triple X movie or X? The Vin Diesel one. Don't you like that one?
I like the Triple X movies. Yeah. I have a wide range.
Yes. There's a few movies that I will watch over and over again. Ferris Bueller I'll watch over and over and over again. There's some, but you're right. I'll watch Goodfellas.
He's cult of the new.
I'm cult of the new. It's true. I guess I have to take it. Nick, Tiffany, do you get to play any of the games that Mike and the Dice Tower crew play live on the interweb? That new game, the Alpha, looks neat. It's about wolves.
Oh, interesting. I don't know. I don't play any games.
You don't like learning a lot of games. We were good. As a matter of fact, one of the things we had planned for my birthday
was to play the Isle of Cats.
I was going to teach you the Isle of Cats and make a rain check on
up at the emergency vet instead.
Right.
Yeah.
But I think hopefully maybe this weekend, we can kind of have a redo. But
we'll do a redo.
But yeah, yeah. You prefer to play the games you like to play, and you might. I mean, what would you say like a year? Maybe you'd like to learn one new game a year, two new games a year, if that.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I have to be in the right space.
Yeah.
The right headspace. Otherwise, I just play Waterdeep over and over again, or Pandemic until they destroyed the app over and over again, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, yeah. And that's just, look, there's a lot. I mean, there's probably more people that play games like you do than I do.
I like to master and win and be good at it. Yeah.
That's a good. Colton has been a Pats fan their whole life. That's good. Be proud of that. I joke, but always be proud of who you like. Gravy denied. Well, look, I really like that name. Oh, I didn't think of that. Roy suggested Automa. I'm not going to name my kitten Automa, but that's a good suggestion, Roy. And thanks for pointing that out, Coralu. Raven and Starfire. I like that too. Okay, I'm way back in chat. I'm going to move forward because we're way behind. So let's see here. Are the kitties gnawing on the Ethernet cable? That could be what it was.
I hope not.
They're not. They're not gnawing on the Ethernet cable. Oh, are we frozen again?
No.
Man, we are having issues. Lag, returning, buffering. Okay, I'm going to hope we're back. I keep having to look. I don't know. We've never had this much issue on our internet before. I'm looking. No, I think we're back.
What games do you feel you've mastered?
Oh, yeah, that's good. What games do you think you've mastered at some level?
Waterdeep and Pandemic. On the Pandemic Act before they ruined it, I got Pandemic God status. It was pretty awesome.
Is that what they actually said on the app?
Yeah, like this thing pops down and it goes, "You are a pandemic god." And I'm like, yes.
Wow. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
I've never been a pandemic god.
No.
I don't think I could. I don't have that. I just don't have the ability to play the same thing over and over again. I don't know why. Okay, I'm looking for questions. I'm trying to back up. World War Z needs a sequel. The movie is really good. Yeah, I thought that movie was underrated, actually.
Yeah, no, I really enjoyed it.
I also heard that the author of that, which is the son. Do you know who Mel Brooks is? The movie guy.
Yeah, and I read the book.
Right. His son wrote that book.
Okay.
And I guess he just came out with another book recently. Okay. I meant to tell you about it because I thought you might be interested in it. The premise sounded interesting too, so don't know. Now Halo X says the floor is lava is my guilty pleasure. It's on YouTube. I wish I can enter, but I live in Europe. So Tom was talking about this show.
We watched it in Tennessee.
Oh, did you? What did you think of it?
We watched 3 episodes. It was good. I mean, it was good. It's painful because these people jump over these. And you gotta think they'd knock teeth out or something. I mean, it's gotta be so painful, but it looks like they're landing on plastic really hard and jarring themselves, and it's just, yeah.
Yeah. Enough people have talked about it that I might watch, but you've already seen it, and there's just so many shows. I'd rather watch shows we're gonna both watch. So, Andrew Smith says, Mike says I'm wrong, then says 90 Day Fiance is the best show ever. Look. Let's not get caught up on the details, Andrew. It is a great show, and you need to watch it.
We did watch Breaking Bad.
It is a new expansion. So you didn't play Photosynthesis, did you, with the trees?
No.
Yeah, I didn't know there was a new expansion. That's exciting. I should know that. I don't know that. Steve Koslowski, friend, new Californian out there in Californiaville, my old stomping grounds. Are you guys going to Gen Con? Well, maybe in 2021, Steve.
We're not doing the virtual.
No, Well, I don't know. I'm not sure
Are
if
you?
I'm not sure if the Dice Tower is doing. I'm not sure, honestly, if we're doing stuff for Gen Con online yet. If we are, then I'm sure I'll be a part of that in some way. But
It's no fun to cosplay virtually.
yeah, I've seen some people doing it though on Twitter and stuff.
Yeah.
They're posting their cosplay pics because they know that they can't go to cons.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a bummer. I mean, I miss it. And it was also nice. The thought to go back was nice because that way I'd be able to visit my Indiana peeps. This is a fantastic question from Richard Enlow. Hi, Mike and Tiffany. We do talk about. We absolutely talk about this. Which one of you would do better on Alone? Okay, I have an opinion. I'm going to let you go first.
No, you tell me your opinion first.
You would do better than I would.
You think so?
Yeah, because here's the thing. I just really... Well, no, here's the thing. I think I can last because I have more weight. I think I could go without eating longer than you.
Okay.
But I think that I would be... My biggest issue, and I've told Tiffany this, would be the bug.
Like my personality went in there with some survival skills, I would totally stay longer than him. Just because I think I can... I would stay really busy because I'm always doing projects. And so I would be, if I didn't like the bugs, I'd be fixing that problem. If I needed some food, I'd be like trying to solve the problem. Like I'm a problem solver. And I think I could be alone for a really long time just fine. I think I would struggle with the cold.
Yes.
And I think I do think I would I think I'd be okay fishing, but I think I would resist killing cute things. I would not be hunting squirrels or rabbits or stuff like that. So I'd probably be out of there like 30 days in or something.
Yeah.
And you'd be out like 15
minutes. Fish aren't cute?
No, fish are cute, but for some reason, psychologically, it's easier somehow.
Hashtag Tiffany hates fish.
I don't hate fish.
Nick Wagner, Mike, how long did it take you to get used to the ocean being on the right side of the state rather than the left side of the state like it was in California? It's a little disorienting, Nick. I'm not going to lie. It throws me off every so often, but I'm coming to get used to it.
Would be nice to be able to go to the beach.
It would be. Before all of the kind of occurred, we went to South Beach once before you'd moved here when you were coming down to visit, and it was really nice. And that was one of the things I was looking forward to coming down here. Quite honestly, was having ready access to the beach again, like I had in the past. And so yeah, it's kind of
he even asked me if I wanted to surf.
Yeah, you didn't want to surf?
I don't want to surf. You can surf.
All right.
There's sharks.
The sharks. I mean,
there's creatures. I'm telling you.
There's creatures, yeah, but they're all friendly. All the creatures in the ocean, they just want to give you a hug.
No.
That's all the creatures want to do in the ocean. Okay, so I think we're gonna try to catch up on a little bit here.
We're not lagging again.
I hope not. It doesn't seem to be. Richard Saunders says, Dan Hughes gave me £2 to ask. That's money that they use in the UK.
Yeah, of course I know this.
I'm joking. I'm not, anyway, that's just me. Do you think Dan Hughes is by far Mike's best friend?
Yeah, I do right now. Mm-hmm. He's got a couple of really good friends, and I think Dan is one of them. One of two, yeah. I
would agree.
Yeah.
Dan is definitely one of my best friends. Do I have any survivor or outdoor skills? I don't want to. I'm not a complete. I wouldn't be completely worthless. I mean, it's not like I've never swung an axe. I've chopped wood before. I've started fires before. I've fished. I've gone camping. I mean, I'm not completely hopeless. But look, I watch this show, and there are people that are out there
building
cabins and making chairs and these little snares, building a log cabin. It's just that's not happening. So.
At least not right now.
No. Doesn't Mike have trouble eating yogurt? Was this on the last one you were on, or was that from?
I was on the chat.
Oh.
And you were talking about eating oat. He says he eats oatmeal, and I've never seen him eat oatmeal. And how many years have we been
It's
together?
not exactly
Since
what I said.
2012.
I said I've eaten oatmeal. When I was a young child, I used to eat the packets, the oatmeal packets, the Quaker packets.
But this is about yogurt. So
Yes.
yogurt also came up, and I don't remember him eating yogurt. Like, we don't buy yogurt at the store. The only time he eats yogurt, he did remind me after the fact that he does have Starbucks yogurt sometimes.
Vindication!
If we're traveling.
Vindication. All right. Okay, so what's your yogurt? Do you stir up fruit on the bottom? Are you a stirrer, or do you wait like I do and build the anticipation?
I would stir it.
Building the anticipation for all of the lovely...
No, I stir it. I would stir it if I have yogurt, which I don't really eat very much, but yeah.
Building the anticipation. I don't understand this. All right. Pecan pie or pecan pie? I love how these are always about food. I'm going to go with neither. I'm not a big fan of pecan pie.
I like pecan pie.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
Oh. I learned something about my wife today. I didn't know that. I don't like pecans. That's the issue. Also, you can get into the whole, is it pecan or pecan? I think I usually say pecan pie, but I say pecans if I'm talking about just the nuts. Mm-hmm. I can't explain that, but that's just the truth. Okay, so let's see here. Changed a tire. Now, this is a different thing. I can change a tire.
And
I just had to recently.
In Chicago.
Well, more recently than that, here.
Oh yeah, here you did too.
Yeah, we just not even 3 weeks ago, maybe. I caught a nail, and had to change my tire a couple of times. So that's. Richard Saunders says, "I think I'd order a pizza on day one of Alone." Yeah, I'm with you 150%. That would be.
And what's crazy to me is one person will eat a mouse or a chipmunk, and they get like a stomach ache and they have to leave, and then the other people will eat it and they'll be fine. So it's such a risk.
It really is. Yeah, you just never know. You never know. Stick H says, "I've been listening to the Sporadically Bored podcast of Mike and Dan Hughes. It's great. Thank you very much." The kittens just knocked something over in the room. You can go check if you want to. She's going to check and make sure the kittens didn't destroy themselves or something. But yes, thank you. I really enjoy. We should be recording another one here very soon. So hopefully we can have more. One Pip Wonder says, "Hey guys, hey there." I'm going to get to this palmetto bug here in a minute. Oh, this is it. This is are they okay?
I think so. They keep knocking over things.
The kittens keep knocking over things, apparently. Oh, by the way, it's been a little too long. We haven't seen the kitties for... There they are. Knocking things over in the room. Okay. Gator Dave, soda, Coke, or pop?
Pop. Because I'm from the Midwest.
You're such a Midwesterner. It's Coke. The correct answer is Coke. Every carbonated beverage is a Coke.
No.
Or a Diet Coke.
But you know what's so weird is that I went to a chiropractor in downtown Miami, and she immediately recognized I was from the Midwest, and I've never had anybody recognize me as speaking Midwestern, whatever.
I think you've got a region accent that they call it, the region.
Yeah, because I did grow up by Chicago.
Yeah, you have much more of a Chicago accent than an Indiana accent.
Okay.
I think. Do we have a favorite movie we enjoy together?
No, because you won't watch them over again. He won't watch them over again, you guys.
Top 10 Tom Vassals of all time. Okay, well, I'm going to go with this. I'm going to go number 10, Red Hat Tom Vassal. Number 9, Suspenders Tom Vassal. Number 8, Key Lime Pie Tom Vassal. Number 7, Brown Hat Tom Vassal. Skip. Number 1, Riddler hat. Riddler full outfit, basically, Tom Vassal. He's got like this Riddler coat and a hat.
See, I've never seen...
Yeah, it's pretty impressive. Gator Dave asks, who is the sausage king of Chicago? That would be Abe Froman. You're Abe Froman, sausage king of Chicago. This is Sergeant Peterson. All right, that's all my. That's from Ferris Bueller.
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay. Oh, were you reacting to the frog? For frog, the little fly.
Yeah, the fly.
I don't know why I came up with frog. Look, it's
you
been
guys,
a long week.
The bugs here in Florida are insane. I'm just saying. So if you see me going like this, it's because there's bugs.
Okay, speaking of bugs, I've had multiple people here asking about the palmetto bug. Now, you weren't here for the palmetto bug.
No, I didn't live here.
How big was the palmetto? Now, here's the reason why they're asking. I'm not sure if you're aware of this.
Because it gets bigger every time you tell the story.
That's what they say. I think that is a blatant fallacy. I've been very consistent that, okay, I don't know if we're back. We'll have to see if we're back. We are having severe internet issues here. And I don't know if... I'm gonna wait and see that we're back on.
It might be a neighborhood issue.
It could be an issue with the neighborhood, yeah. So I'm gonna give this a few seconds to see if we catch up, because boy, we have had such. Okay, we're back. Okay, good. So yeah, for now. Apparently, Tom was talking about a palmetto bug that fell from the ceiling of the garage and landed on his head
during filming?
I don't think he was filming.
Oh.
No, I would not do well. And then another one ran up his leg.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, no, that would be awful. That would be bad. Okay. Bugs are awesome. So look, I'm really sorry about all of these issues. I had restarted my computer right before I began this stream, so I know if it's probably an issue with the internet in the neighborhood. But unfortunately, there's not a whole lot I can do about that. We just have to kind of push through it as best as we can. And it's a shame because we've had a wide-ranging talk of bugs and yogurt and
all the things.
Kitties. More kitties.
Kitties knocking things over in the room.
Kitties knocking things over in the room. So yeah, anyway. If you have more questions, feel free to bring them on. Florida is like a mini Australia wildlife-wise. I've heard that.
I can see that.
As a matter of fact, when we were, knowing we were going to be trying to rescue these kittens, you started, which is what you're wont to do, you started looking up what could potentially be eating the kittens. Yeah, because we were worried.
What are predators? And you guys, you know what's the number one predator down here? Or not really a predator. It's poisonous frogs. Mm-hmm. They have frogs down here that if the cat will go at it, the frog will release like a milky toxin and it kills so many cats. So it's frogs, pythons. Yeah, they found a python at the high school down the road here. It was on nextdoor.com. It's like we are not in Kansas anymore. Mm-mm.
No, I never was in Kansas, but I'm definitely not in there now. Cora Lou, so we have to have some game questions. I'm sorry, sure. to break up all of the bug discussion. What did you think of Tapestry? I like Tapestry quite a bit. I think that I'm probably more forgiving of the balance issues that were there than a lot of people are. I didn't get really hung up about all of that, to be honest. I just felt like it's something that was pretty easy to manage, and I like the game. But then again, as I get grief for all the time, his designs tend to work for me. Now, Pendulum is not a Jamie Stegmaier design. He's publishing it, but it's a new designer. But I like Tapestry. I like Viticulture. I love Scythe. I like Charterstone. Even Euphoria. It wasn't my favorite, but I tend to like his games. They just work for me. So I understand people that have an issue with the balance in Tapestry. But Richard, did you ever figure out how the bug got in the shower?
I have a theory, though. Oh. I have a theory. Remember? So you guys, the palmetto bug came in the shower the first day after he got back from his UK trip. So he was gone you were traveling to the UK for a week, mm-hmm. and then you went straight to Philadelphia. So I think what happened is The palmetto bug said, "Ooh, nobody's here. I'm just going to come in and sit in this shower because this shower hasn't been used for like 2 weeks." And it was the first morning when you got back from your big trips.
Yeah, that makes sense. I can see that happening. So I'm never leaving the house again.
Right, we have to always be here.
that's the solution to this issue is I am never leaving the house. Because Andrew Smith, pythons and poison frogs all stay in Indiana. Well, I suppose it's hard to argue with that logic, Andrew. That's fair. It's fair. What game have you recently unboxed that you thought was the coolest, look most forward to trying? Okay, so here's...
It's crazy.
Man, this is terrible.
This is terrible.
I don't know if they heard about our killer tree story.
Did you guys hear about the poisonous trees?
Did we get the poisonous trees? I don't know. I keep trying. This stream has been just snake bit like everything else here. All right, I'm waiting. I'm waiting to see. Did we come back? Can you see us? Have you heard about the poisonous trees? Okay, so they hadn't heard. So,
answering the question about Key Largo,
right.
We went to the Keys when we first moved Mike down here, and we drove all the way to the end. But like Mike was saying, we went to go to a national park in Key Largo, and there we discovered there's poisonous trees. And they marked the poisonous trees with pink string so that you don't touch the pink string or the trees.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, these trees are deadly.
Florida tries to kill you.
Yeah. Here's this tree that looks like a tree with a pink string. Other than that, no razor wire around it. No, just deadly trees.
Just right there.
Right there, right on the path. Hello.
Don't fall.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Don't lean on this tree. Here's a nice place for a picnic. Oh no, it's a deadly tree. So anyway, there's a lot of things here. But all joking aside, because honestly, Florida, I think Florida gets a bad rap. But I like this temperate climate zone. I don't know. I've said this before. It's familiar to me.
The jury's still out for me, but I'm looking forward to no winter.
Yes. Okay. I'm hoping we can get a few more questions in before we lose our stream for the 50th time. This has been really, really, really challenging. Tom
said nothing.
It wasn't in the handbook. It wasn't in the Dice Tower handbook. I went back and I looked through. I said, is there anything about killer trees in this handbook? I didn't see anything about the killer trees or the palmetto bugs, but
or the poisonous frogs.
Or the poisonous frogs.
Or the pythons.
I'm working on an updated version of the Dice Tower handbook. And I'm going to have a whole section on things that can kill you. And so, yes. Mr. Dreadful says, we have spider crabs. They're so cute and climb on mangroves. I like spider crabs. I'm down for spider crabs. Those are cute. There were spider crabs out in California, though, I'm pretty sure. Hermit crabs. Definitely hermit crabs. Well, thank you, Richard. It's still been fun. It's been fun for us, too. I just feel so bad that we're having all of these technical issues because I know that can be a bummer when you're trying to watch.
There's going to be a lot of bad comments on the replay.
I know. I wish. One game you'd like to possibly see in legacy form? Oh, that's an interesting question. What game? I'm looking around I always do this. I look around I wouldn't mind seeing Nemesis as a legacy game. That might be interesting. I don't know how you'd pull it off. Legacy. Do you know what legacy games are?
No.
So basically, they're games that you play them in succession. They tell a story. Like Pandemic.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
There's a couple of Pandemic legacy games where basically it tells this overarching story. You play like 12 to 24 games of it, and the board changes, and you're like ripping up cards, and you're putting stickers on the board, and it's a whole different way. Favorite candy?
Dark chocolate.
Dark chocolate. Mine used to be a whatchamacallit bar. That used to be my favorite candy. It had all the great things. It had nougat. No, it had caramel. It didn't have nougat. It had caramel. It had Rice Krispie like treat type stuff. It had milk chocolate and peanut butter. And that's a pretty good combo. Now I don't really eat candy bars anymore. You eat like the chocolate chips. Like
yeah, but those are dark chocolate.
Yeah, no, they're good. They're not like the crummy. You know, they're like good stuff. Man, we got all kinds of questions here. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
I would say yes. The
I'm
way
going
they
no.
make them in Chicago, they sure are.
Yeah.
I mean, with all the fixins
They
and
do.
all the things.
They do. I will say this. One thing I like about Chicago hot dogs is they put a pickle spear in there. And every hot dog should have a pickle spear, a dill pickle spear, and ketchup. No mustard. Yeah. Come at me. All right. Is a taco a sandwich?
No, I would say no just because it's not bread. It's corn.
Or flour. But a real taco should be, I think a real taco is a corn flour, or corn, not flour, but what do you call it? Whatchamacallit?
Yeah.
Oh, Everdell. That would be a good legacy game. That would be really good. That's a good call. Tapestry, I can see it being a good legacy game. Forgotten Waters, it's such a story game already. I mean, I suppose it could. I suppose it could be a good one too. I mean, it already tells such a good story that I don't even know if it needs it, but I'd be happy to play it that way. Thingamajigs. Do you remember that? That must be a candy.
It rings a bell.
Does it?
But my mom was really anti-candy when I was growing up. She made me eat carob. Woo!
Carob.
She's all healthy, putting sesame seeds on my peanut butter jelly sandwiches.
All right, kids, let's line up for the castor oil.
We did that too.
Did you?
Castor oil, yeah. But it wasn't a punishment. It was just,
yeah.
You think?
Tinker Toys were good. Lincoln Logs were good. But you know what I really liked? And I think this is for little kids, but I loved it. Do you remember Bristle Blocks?
Yes.
I loved Bristle Blocks. I must have been teeny tiny because, those are for little kids. But I remember really getting excited when there were Bristle Blocks to play with because you can build and you didn't have to have a lot of manual dexterity. You could be a little kid and just kind of pop them together. Love Bristle Blocks. It was just like a whatchamacallit, but had different flavored ingredients. Instead of caramel, it was peanut butter. Instead of peanut crisps, they were chocolate ones. All right, I can see that. I can see that. I don't know if you saw the Kitties, but look at the kittens. And that was before they had their bath.
Yeah, we gave them a bath tonight.
We gave them a bath to get rid of the fleas, and they're even more adorable.
Everybody is so funny.
Yes.
It's just fun.
Dice Tower chat can't be topped. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, signing off. Have a good night. Take care, everybody. Bye.